In the heart of Taraba, nestled in the vibrant city of Jalingo, lies a hub of innovation and learning. Welcome to Taraba Business School, where we cultivate the next generation of entrepreneurs and professionals. Are you ready to unlock your potential? Our computer training for JSS2 students is designed to equip you with the skills needed to thrive in today's digital world. From mastering Adobe Photoshop to delving into the fundamentals of programming, we offer a comprehensive curriculum tailored to your interests and aspirations. Our expert instructors are dedicated to your success, providing guidance and support every step of the way. With classes held daily from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., we make learning flexible and accessible. Invest in yourself today and pave the way for a brighter tomorrow. Join us at Taraba Business School, where dreams take flight. Taraba Business School, empowering minds, shaping futures.
Hello, and welcome to Taraba News Half Hour. My name is James Atta Emmanuel, and I'm your host for today. And with me in the studio, we have one of Taraba finest, the king of Taraba. When it comes to pageantry, this guy is just the best. The king of Taraba, in person of Mr. Let's say King Dangata Douglas.
Thank you so much for
You are welcome. Congratulations. I must say it has not been an easy journey.
Sure.
From the name, your name I've said it all actually. Dangata, I think it's something has to do with royalty or whatever.
Just like a pet child, someone people love.
Okay,
Yes.
alright. I've been meaning to talk about this. You know, when they call you upstage, especially the ladies,
Yes.
they do something like this. I don't know. Is it?
That's for the ladies, we boys. That's
Okay, how do you do your own? I don't
we
know.
actually just have a meeting.
Okay,
Just like a king. You don't have to be doing this.
alright. Congratulations once
Thank you so
again.
much.
Alright, moving on now. We're going to talk, let's say, about the empowering youth. Let's talk about talking about empowering the youth now. So, what are your initiative in empowering the youth to help them realize their goal, and what are those strategies you think will go on with that?
Well, this is a very wonderful question, actually. And this question always comes to us even way before we should even contest. And it always comes to us even when we're on stage. You have to have a reason why you're contesting for Mr. Taraba.
Okay.
Though, according to the theme of the year, it's all about creating value for self growth.
Okay.
So I'm here to create value.
Oh,
Just here to create value.
okay. That's what I was talking about that initiative. What do you think you want to do to empower the youth? To empower the youth. What are your initiatives to empower the youth?
Well, first I need to empower myself.
Okay.
I need to
That,
empower
that's a
myself.
very nice one, because as
So,
somebody saying change, you want to make a change, you
yeah,
have
you
to
have
start
to change. It's fine.
start with
Yeah, I have
yourself.
to start changing myself, being
Okay.
the best role model which other generations or boy child or girl child will look up to.
Okay.
And when they find my character very attractive and they find it valuable, everybody will continue to be like me.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
Leadership by example.
Sure.
That's true. All right. Before we move further, you can call the phone number on your screen, because we'll be receiving some people to call you and also congratulate you.
Alright.
Please do well to call the number on your screen. Okay, moving forward now. Talking about, we noticed that you've started some certain empowerment and other projects. I don't know if you can share more light on that.
The project that was just commenced on Saturday was in commemoration of my emergence as Mr. Taraba,
Okay.
and it's all about children outreach. I was able to reach out to children in the streets of Jalingo Metropolis, like in Roblox and Kasambera axis, where I was able to distribute some items to them. And this is just to tell them thank you for voting me and supporting me as the Mr. Taraba.
Okay, that particular project is just to appreciate them.
people.
Just to appreciate
Just
them.
appreciate
Oh,
them.
that's a very nice one. That's a very nice one, actually. And we want to talk about in the aspect of cultural preservation.
Yes.
So what are those strategies do you think you want to move on so that to make sure that you preserve the culture and the heritage of Taraba State? And what are the strategies will you engage in doing that? I know you have Mr. Culture as well for this pageantry, but you are the head as we all know now. So what are those things that you think you're going to do to preserve the culture and heritage of Taraba State?
Well,
So we'll not say, okay, it's a matter of pageantry, when you go people and all that, then you forget your culture and not yes.
Right. Well, what I can say is this position is not just a one-man thing.
Okay.
It has to come. It's a collaboration. We have to partner. So partnering with my other king with the Mr. Culture, partnering with some cultural groups and associations where we can be able to see how we can come with an idea as we're able to execute the idea to preserve the culture and heritage in our state, Taraba State. And through skills acquisition and leadership programs that is going to bring different people from different local government and different cultural groups. We come together, we can share our culture, learn about the culture, and I think when we are able to respect the culture, we can be able to preserve the culture.
Wow, I really love that. So you're saying respect the culture because you have to respect it to preserve it. Because if you don't respect, then definitely you violate it and all that. Okay, and moving on now, we're talking about this leadership and also talking about leadership and also legacy. And as you all know, the government already has this policy on ground going on there, talking about Bitcoin and all that. It's a program that the government have already organized about Bitcoin. I don't know, what is your take on that?
Well, kudos to Governor Kefas, and I can say he has been an exemplary leader and someone whom every youth have to look up to in terms of skills, in terms of youth empowerment and the policy on free education policy he has given so far.
Yes, that's
a very good thing. I really congratulate him for that. So talking about the skills, the Bitcoin and everything, I think we are now in the era of digital economy.
Yes.
This is the era of digital economy. That's the truth. So such kinds of skills or values that youth need to learn.
Okay, but before that, I think we'll have our first caller for today. Let's hear from our first caller. Hello. Okay, we actually will start to continue. You can continue talking about the Bitcoin.
Yes, digital economy. It's a very good thing because one thing I always have in mind to create value. One of the ways I'm going to create value to people for self-good is by skills acquisition, training them on digital economy skills such as graphic design, photography, trading, and otherwise. So when we are able to engage our youth to learn the digital skills, definitely it's going to create value for them and it's going to bring development and it's going to give them bring growth to the society and to themselves.
Yeah, that's a very nice one, and I would like to also ask a question about that as well before going to the free education policy and all that. But do you think Bitcoin will work in Taraba State? I just want to know if it will actually. I don't know your take on that.
It will. If it can work in other places, why not Taraba? We are blessed.
Because some certain people be like, okay, this is about scam. Most at times when you talk about Bitcoin, most people tend to think about scamming. This is all about Yahoo and all that. So what do you think?
It's all about determination. If you want to become something, you have to go for it.
It's all about changing the mindset as well. The mindset
you
of
have
people
to tell them the reason. Yeah, tell them the reason why they have to invest in the Bitcoin or why they have to learn the Bitcoin. When you tell them the values and the seeds, and definitely people will like to buy it. People love what is valuable.
That's a very nice one. Thank you very much. And you also talked about the free education policy by Governor Kefas. So I don't know if you can also share more light about that.
Well, Kefas is someone I've been wanting to meet with, definitely. And education has been something that people don't really take serious. And we always find this aspect whereby you see some parents cannot afford school fees to send their children to school.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think in every developed or developing countries, education is a key thing that government have to invest in. So imagine we have free education now. Everybody will have access to school. And having access to school is to change your mindset. Changing your mindset is going to bring the development and growth. And it will add value. Yeah, going to school is something that is valuable for every person.
Yes,
So I really
now
love
what
that.
the education policy, I just hope that they won't take it for granted though. You know, some certain people say if you don't pay for something, you will not know the value of it. And we just hope they don't take that for granted as well. Okay, thank you very much for that, and also other various youth empowerment. But before that, I don't know, is there anything you want to tell the youth out there? Because many of the youth today, some like us now, most of them are into drugs and all that. I don't know if you have any advice for the youth out there, something you need to tell them, like advising them to follow this particular path of yours. Because I know you've actually done well for yourself to be in this particular position. It's not easy. It's not easy.
I suffer.
I don't know.
I suffer.
I know definitely
Exactly.
those things like so many nights. I think if people count and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many weeks in the count.
Like we do,
Forget
I
it.
slim down entirely. It's another thing to have fame.
They say no pain, no gain.
Seriously.
Actually, no pain, no gain.
Yes, yes, yeah.
And now you are enjoying it already. So I don't know if you have anything to say to the youth out there.
Well, I have a lot to say.
Yeah,
Best I can say. Yeah, let me just go straight to the point. Is keep chasing value.
Wow.
If you can dream it, you can be it.
Wow. As far as you can dream it, you can be. Someone once said that dream is not what you see while you sleep, but it is actually what stops you from sleeping. So thank you very much for that particular one. And we are really, really glad to have you today in our really glad. Okay, but before we go, I think we have to hear from our caller. Hello, good morning, sir.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to Taraba News. I don't know if you have anything to say to the reigning king.
Hello.
Yes, you can move on with your question.
Okay, my question. Yeah. So my question goes like this. So what is your take on government policy regarding blockchain technology and the free education policy of the present Taraba State Governor Administration of Agriculture? So what are your takes on them?
Okay, thank you very much, sir. He will answer your question. Thank you. Yes. I believe we've talked about this already.
Yeah.
So someone is actually, again, looks like
Sure.
the youth are very, very interested in this particular aspect of the blockchain and all that.
Just as I said,
For his sake, I
earlier,
think you can just rephrase that.
just as I said earlier, we are in the era of digital economy. We're in the era of digital economy whereby I advise every youth should be able to learn a skill of digital skill. So I think that's the best thing I can say for that.
Because the generation now is all about artificial intelligence.
Computer,
AI,
whatever.
everything
I'm
just
a
has to
computer
be-
graphic designer.
Wow.
And I know what I'm saying. I have earned a lot, it has sustained me a lot.
And I
My
believe-
first 100K was in computer design, I was in graphic. And it's all about digital economy. So
Okay.
it has been helping me for long. So that's one thing I
That's
can tell
really
people.
huge. We believe you being in this particular position will help them a lot, and a lot of other people that think everything that has to do with digital is scam and all that.
By God's grace, you can do this.
You can do it all together.
Yes.
So we are really, really glad. We are really, really glad for having you in our studio, and congratulations again,
Thank you so much.
King Dangata
Yes,
Douglas.
thank
That
you so much.
Dangata, I really love the name.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much for having us today. News hour, or let's say half hour. I am James Emmanuel. I'm your host for today. Do well to follow us on our social media platform on Facebook. That's Taraba News, and also on YouTube, Taraba News TV. We're also on TikTok, Instagram, and also Twitter. Thank you very much.
Sardauna State 080-8978-2725 ATC Branch Zenith Bank Agents Taraba State University Shops ATC Audokola Local Government 09078502712 Other centers to take up soon. This initiative is supported by Zenith Bank, Globus Bank, Wema Bank and Guarantee Trust Bank. Super Cash. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba